All right.
Sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Alrighty.
On the ground, this is Saquon. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. They go play action now. Wilson.
A pump fake.
By mistake. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards.
Alrighty.
Now it's third down.
What a way to start the fucking game.
Play action. Now Wilson. Looking deep for Adams. And
damn.
That nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete.
Ah, damn.
Start this ball game as it brings up fourth down. On fourth down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. Looking up into the lights, and he
Ah,
misses it.
shit. I got there early. Damn it, man.
What the
He'll
hell?
accept the penalty and move forward.
Playing Madden.
Oh, okay, that's all you had to say.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run. It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs.
No, he did not get that
Elliott
shit.
trying to work his way
Thank
forward,
you.
But it looks like he did not make it. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the overall drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Good deep. Good hold. Good hold.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Flushed out right, and that's complete. Albert Okue.
And he almost stopped running his fucking route.
But able
Oh
to get
my
it up
goodness.
past the 45.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down. 3. Mike McCarthy pretty decisive. He brings out that red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question you got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Barkley going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Now it's Wilson. He's going to get this to his fullback. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
I had the dude in the end zone wide open, and I didn't look at him.
They go play action with Wilson. Out to his left. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Let's go.
Alberto Cuebuna there to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point safely through. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Oh, damn it, man. That should have been me.
And Dallas will maintain possession. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here.
Let's go, man.
The rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs, you know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Thank you. He almost got that shit. Oh my God, he almost got that shit.
You gotta find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down, and 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the
got some positive yards on the ground. Let's go.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
first and 10. It's Wilson. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Play action. It's Wilson.
Oh, I threw it too flat.
You know, in every game we do, we talk about
Holy
momentum.
shit.
That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that
Oh,
football.
shit, man.
So after
That's
the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Shit, I should have kept going.
Run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there.
Ah,
And he doesn't pick up a first
shit.
down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And his kick is good. They push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Ended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Elliott going to get it again on second down.
Thank you, Kenny Clark.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
What is he going to come with?
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Open man is Howard, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
This is not a stretch.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first
And I
catch.
knew something of that sort was coming.
Getting this inside the 30. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through
Damn,
the
my
draft
pressure
process,
is,
when he
oh
came out
my
of
God,
Alabama
I didn't get
and
there.
was inquiring about him and his
Shit.
skills. They say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch
Man,
there.
he tired as hell trucking me. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Prescott from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 19. Elliott, toss right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Man, he got a fumble, man.
Stop him, Terrell Edmonds. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of...
And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers
fucking goal, man.
At their own 22-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Man.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss.
He knew that I was coming out to run the fucking football. That's what it was.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now here's a throw that's
damn,
complete.
and that was
And
almost an
interception. The
interception.
45 before being tackled.
Shit, I gotta be more careful.
Zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all the time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
What the fuck, man?
Try and get more pressure at the passer.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, Wilson. That's complete. Okuebunam. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Damn, man.
On the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right.
Let's go, man.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Russell Wilson taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Packers add on to their lead. Extra point down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Oh, I knew it too.
Throw there, incomplete. Threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Let's go.
Puts it on the carpet. It's out, and the Packers pick it up.
Let's go, man.
Back, a fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Now a good running play here to start the drive. That'll net them 14 yards as they pick up the first. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. First down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together.
Damn, man.
So they can make some progress in this one.
Now a signal and a timeout called, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And this defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. Prescott off play action. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan.
The momentum shit fucked him up.
Shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
They'll run it with Elliott. Wiggles free. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
I probably shouldn't have. I don't know.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
A first down throw for Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And so close as he takes it
That
all
was
the
my
way
fault.
to the 2-yard line.
I didn't expect him to run that.
Big play there on the catch and run. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. One man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal. Play action now. Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dalton Schultz there to make the grab. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be.
And he's
Let's
gonna
fucking go, Barkley.
Touchdown, Packers. Saquon Barkley, 81 yards. And the Packers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Get your ass back in the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Prescott looks to throw on first. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll throw again. Prescott.
Damn.
Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big play that time on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops
my dude motions and goes off sides. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's Prescott.
All right, Jair, let's go. Act like a 99 corner.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard.
They'll take it into the end zone for a
I had a feeling that was coming, but
a touchdown run. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
God.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
107 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From just shy of midfield, Wilson. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down. And
he dropped it.
Throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On 3rd down, Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. The point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper.
Let's break
and
that up.
one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down.
Oh, boy.
As time will expire on this third quarter of play. The Cowboys on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now Prescott. And
Thank you.
Broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Hey, watch the leg. Shoot. They were going to 53.
Desperation time. Prescott.
Oh my God!
This is caught.
I knew it. I knew he audible to
stick.
stick.
The first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Thank you.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot.
He probably was going to score on that.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Flush to his right. That is
he held on to that. Damn, come on.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Rolling to his right. He's
Damn.
got his receiver, Cooper.
Damn.
Down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
I couldn't get there.
Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run right down
Cooper
your throat.
almost made an incredible catch.
Zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times.
All
He
right,
had an
this gotta
interception,
be
so I'm
the
going to give a
vertical
skosh
for
of
that
credit
thing.
for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. On third down, it's Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
He held on to
This
that.
is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Damn. Our defense is all fucked up. I should have called a timeout.
A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And cut down to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. Nice play he made there in the open field.
And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Wilson. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Finding some room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Neville Gallimore on the stop.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackles made it to Cowboys 21. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Barkley on first down running into a wall as he's stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively. 56 to go. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
To the air again, Prescott. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Prescott from the gun. Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 16 yards there, 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. From the red zone now, Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And to the 12. That's
oh, boy.
the 12-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything just okay.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving
Oh,
on.
boy.
And there it is, that symbol that ends a game that one team loves and the other team can't stand. Taking a knee, and guess what? The visitors came in and got it done. Wild card round, first step on their way trying to get to the Super Bowl.
First step indeed. They're underdogs. We'll see if they can continue to make some noise in the playoffs, but a good first step. Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on.
boy.
Unfortunately for the team that lost,
What a day.
it's a long offseason ahead for them now.